What's up, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Coffee and Tech with Calum. I'm going to look here. I'm your host, Calum. I always look there. And today we're going to be talking about something that is super important to the average YouTuber, and that is sound. You got to have sound. We got lights. I got these soft boxes right here that are shining right on my beautiful face. But you got to have sound, right? People got to hear you. It's got to be clear. I hope this is clear, ironically, because I'm not using this microphone that we're talking about today. Now, this is the Marantz PodPack 1, okay? The Marantz microphone, which is a heart-shaped microphone, not an actual shape, but in the way it records sound, meaning that you have to be up front for it to get the maximum amount of sound. You can see how the actual image is shaped. See how your face is supposed to be right there in front of the little crest in the heart, because that's where all the sound comes in. It will get ambient sound around in the back, but if you're really using this for things like studio recording or podcasting, you want this type of microphone. The only problem with this type of microphone is that you got to eat it. It's basically got to be right here. It's got to be very close. If you're outside of 4 inches, you're going to start to hear sort of an echo. It's going to start to get ambient sound. It's going to start bouncing off the walls around you unless you're in a studio, if you got soundproofing on the wall. It's a great microphone. That's all I can say. It's a great microphone. Your voice sounds so crystal clear, especially if you have a deep undertone to your voice. You get a lot of bass in this. You plug it in and it works, okay? It usually syncs right away. If there's no drivers to download with this, any audio program that you're using will find it because it is a USB microphone. We'll talk about it in a second. But 2, it comes with things. So often people have to buy, you have to buy a microphone, and then you have to buy an XLR cable, and then you have to buy a stand to go with it. And then next thing you know, just to start making, YouTube videos that aren't going to make any money, you're spending $100 or $150. Unless you get something like a Yeti microphone that will pick up a lot of sound around you. But if you want to just start out and just see what type of response you can get from doing YouTube videos, this is what you want to go with. This here on Amazon is $49.99. Now it comes with the mic, of course, an adjustable stand, which is so smooth. Every time you move it, you can get exactly where you want to go. A lot of times mic stands, when you move them, they start to fall over, they bend. This has got 4 very tight tension springs on the side that keep it in place. And it comes with a base mount. Again, a lot of microphones don't come with the mount. If you're recording YouTube videos, usually you're doing it at a table, you're sitting down. With a microphone that extends out, you get that leverage. It starts to get heavier the further the mic gets away from the base. So you want to make sure it's something strong and sturdy that'll keep it stable. And that's what this does. It has a wide surface area on the actual mount, so if you have a table, it'll grab onto it. And also, sorry, there's like dust or something in my eye. Not all tables are created equal. Some are thin. I have a glass table that's very thin. If you're using a wooden table or a dining room table, it's going to be pretty thick. This has about, I'd say that's about 3 inches of gap space right there, so that you can open that up and you can attach that to anything you want, and it'll stay stable there for you. We did a video on the Canon Pixma 492 that did not come with a data cable. Now, I can't stress how angry I was when I found that it did not come with a data cable, but here it is. It's so beautiful. It comes right in the kit. I didn't think it came with a data cable because inside the box, there's a little pocket at the very bottom that looks like it's just there to keep the mic stable in the box, but it's not. Open it up. When you get your podcast kit, when you get your pod pack, it's gonna come in a big, almost like a triangle, almost looks like a long guitar. And at the very bottom, open up that and take your data cable out, okay? Because if you don't, you will throw it away and you'll have to buy a new one. I can't stress enough how close I was to throwing it away because I didn't see it, and it doesn't show it on the box. So you just think naturally, oh wow, I bought this and I forgot to get the cable. Wrong, it's at the bottom, so make sure you grab it. Plugs in right there, if you can see, and that plugs right into the side of your USB. It's a USB 2.0. If you're gonna use QuickTime, just hit the drop down when it's next to the voice meter. It'll show FaceTime camera, whatever camera you're using built in, and at the bottom it'll have the microphones. It'll say built-in microphone or USB microphone. It will not say Marantz. It'll say USB microphone, and you want to click that one. It'll start transferring sound right away. Now, if you're doing a video where maybe you are shooting yourself while you're talking into the mic, this may not be the microphone for you. Let's say that this is attached to my leg. What is this doing? Blocking the majority of my face. Rode makes a lot of great USB microphones that is forward facing, so the mic will be like this. See how much more room you have to see my face? This microphone is great. If you're doing roundtable discussions, podcasts, things like that, the only thing is I can't plug it into the camera, so I can't demonstrate the actual sound. Take my word for it. That's why you're here, right? You're here for my opinion on tech. I would not be talking about it if I didn't like it. That's not true. We've talked about tech. We talk about every kind of tech, whether we like it or not, but I always give you my honest opinion. This thing is awesome. Go out, pick yourself up one, and if you get it through Amazon Prime, you can get it next day. Plus, if you get it through Amazon and it sucks, return it. Amazon's great with their return policies. Just throw it right back in the box, print yourself a label that they'll have on the site. Boom, it's right back, and you get your refund, and you can go find yourself something else. So, if you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it, and if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why it sucked. But always subscribe whether you like it or not. This is Coffee and Tech with Caleb. I'm your host, Caleb, and until next time.